We have 30 minutes. What are we going to do for 30 minutes? It's not going to take 30 minutes.
I didn't see anything later on. That's weird.
Okay, you get the interview, man.
Yes. We're going to get the dragons. The dragons.
I've got 3 separate texts saying that's one cast.
They are done.
I need to spread the word.
He's better preparing.
Thanks.
You want to go find your control text?
Huh? And well, I mean, I think, I don't know, we're just unlucky. Just unlucky. We're gonna look at the dragon deck, and it's gonna be awesome. So I like dragons. Yep, he's 5-1 now, but alright, so he's 5-1, and there's no NSW here. So I guess that means we could go to the Rashad camp. Whoa, look at that. Bam! Look at that. Got updated standings, I think these are most up to date. 15 points, yep. It's actually pretty awkward. I don't like the too close. I do have a fine mustache. Thank you very much. Chat roulette camp. Yeah. So this is taking pretty long. We're getting Ray. We're getting Ray's de-sideboarding right now. So once he gets his deck de-sideboarded, we'll lay it out and you can take a look at his deck. Interesting take on dragons. What events am I going to play this year? I do not know what events I'm going to be playing in this year. I'm kind of doing it day by day what I'm actually going to play in. So I'm not sure. Just kind of hanging out, making sure you guys get to watch all the good games live. That's the number one priority. All right, we're gonna get Ray. Come around, have a seat right here. Let's see. All right, so we have Ray Daniel here with an interesting deck. Looks like a blue-red dragons thing you got going on.
The theme's not dragon, but it happens to be all the good cards.
Yeah, I mean, well, we only get to see 2 games, and we saw counter spells, lightning bolts, and dragons. So they're like, okay, must be dragons.
All the good stuff.
So tell us a little bit about this deck, where the idea came from, and making this, just all that good stuff.
Right. Well, pretty much, I don't like net decking. I can't stand the idea of copying a deck online and trying to play it, because even if you win with it, it's just not original. You're winning with somebody else's deck. So I've always been a firm believer just building your own stuff. But I built blue red initially because of Swerve. I was underplayed. No one liked it. One of my favorite red cards is Bulgarian Hellkite because it's silly. It's 8 cost, but it's flash. It's possible board wipe. And then, of course, you got the Sphinx, which is, you didn't see it because, the guy's pretty good at drawing lightning.
He's sort of a dragon.
Yeah, he can be a pseudo-dragon, but it's the best blue beater. I mean, Shroud, 5/5 flyer. the little bonus is to get the peek at it. But pretty much and there was a fetch land for it too. So I'm like, all right, I'll try building this deck. And it started out with like Goblin guides and stuff, but it ended up just keep changing because everybody and their grandmother plays Jund. So then blue-white control is just control. So you have to have the aggro control to beat Jund, and you need to have the aggro period just to beat blue-white, or it just win you out. So pretty much, Buddy gave me some suggestions. I tried it. I changed up a little more, and I just saw what beats what. I mean, Spreading Seas ruins anybody's A. And then plus it replaces itself. And yeah, I mean, what can you do? I mean, Chalice just speeds everything up too. Card's amazing.
Right. Well, once Ben hurries up, gets everything.
There's a lot of scattered cards in there. It's hard to.
Yeah, I can see there's a lot. The last deck we did was like eight 4-ofs and 28 land.
Right.
And now he's like, I gotta find this card. And we actually have a little bit of a glare, so it might be hard to see everything.
Snap. But people online too. Snap.
Oh yeah, we got chat. I wouldn't recommend reading the chat unless you're feeling a little bit too good about yourself.
Criticism is not a big thing.
Well, you gotta get some. Let's just say that.
Everybody, I mean, come on, you can't help three lightnings in a row.
Like some cards in the glare, but I can just ask you what they are.
Magic player.
Okay, so basically what we do here is let's see if I can zoom in for these guys and watching online. I may be able to actually zoom in some of these cards. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna read off the deck list basically. So like left to right, top to bottom. I think those are your sideboard cards up in the corner in the glare.
Right.
So
I can name the whole deck there though.
Yeah, let me see. Let's see what kind of zoom in capabilities we have on this here machine. All right, this looks not too bad. And all your cards are nice and foily. So props on having all foil cards.
I'm a big whore for foils.
As a camera guy, I'm a little bit upset because it's a little hard to see the foils. But anyway, okay, so we have 4 Spreading Seas.
Correct.
4 Everflowing Chalice.
3.
3 Everflowing Chalice. 1 Jace the Mind Sculptor.
Right.
Is that 3 Burst Lightning?
That is correct.
And 3 Lightning Bolt.
That is correct.
And then down under that we got 2 Earthquake.
Correct.
1, can't quite tell what that is.
Banefire.
1 Banefire. Haven't seen Banefire in a while. 2 Room Blasters. Goblin Room Blasters.
Yep.
2 Sphinx of Jarwal Owl.
Yep.
2 Hellkite Chargers.
That's correct.
We got 4 Cancel.
Yep.
2 Double Negative.
Yep.
3 Essence Scatter.
Correct.
2 Flash Freeze.
Yep.
2 Bogarden Hellkite.
Yep.
1 Spellbound Dragon, or what's it called?
Spellbound Dragon.
Spellbound Dragon. You can't believe I knew the name of that card.
Most people when I play it, they have to read it. They've seen it before, and it's usually a pass and draft or something, but they read it and they're like, oh.
All right, so now your basics looks like you have 9 islands. Did I count that right?
That's correct. 9 islands.
9 islands. How many mountains?
8 mountains.
8 mountains. 4 Halimar Depths.
4 Halimar Depths.
And 4 Scalding Tarns, I'm guessing?
That's correct.
Okay, so let's kind of zoom back out. And one thing I noticed, okay, so you are playing the 1 Banefire.
Yep.
Why not the new Fireball, the new instant Fireball that you with multi-kicker? Did you think about that card?
Because it can get countered. If you're investing a lot into a card,
right,
something that important for a win condition, and then you invest on it, just like flash freeze or cancel or negate, and then you're like, oh, well, you're amazing at Magic. I mean, and then now that no one plays for it, there's no real way to stop Banefire in the current format, the way everyone plays Standard these days. There's no way to stop a Banefire.
Right. Okay, so what about now you have 2 Room Blasters. And Room Blaster seems like a card that either, you're playing for because you want the effect, or you're just not playing it at all. So how do we come up with just having 2 of those in our deck?
The Room Blasters?
Yeah.
It's a small ground blocker. I mean, it's not like once it's played, it's not important to like have around. Like you don't need it for late game because all your late game guys on all your big beaters. But if you can get the kicker off even monocolored decks in this format right now play non-basic lands, whether it be